Have you ever stopped to think about how old the world really is? From the very first days of Adam to today, many people wonder about the difference between the Jewish and Gregorian calendars. These calendars help us look at time from creation to Jesus and all the way to our modern world. But how old is the Earth? Science tells us it could be millions or even billions of years old. But what does the Bible say? In this video, we will explore the timeline of the world using the Bible. Don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and share it with others who are also curious about the mysteries of time in the Bible. The mystery of the world's years. What year is it according to the Bible? The Bible tells a story about how the world began. It says that God created everything in 6 days and then rested on the seventh day. Many people have thought about this story for a long time. They have tried to count the years from Adam to today. Some believe the earth is about 6,000 years old. Others think it might be older. Some say the 6 days of creation are not regular days. They might be much longer, maybe even 1,000 years each. This idea comes from the Bible verse that says, "For the Lord a day is like 1,000 years, and 1,000 years like a day." 2 Peter 3:8. If this is true, then maybe the world is 12,000 years old or more. Some even think God's seventh day of rest is outside of human time, making it part of God's time, which is different from our time. Counting time with the Bible. Many people look at the Bible to count how old the world is. The Bible has a list of family trees or genealogies that connect Adam to Noah, then Noah to Abraham, and so on. These lists are in books like Genesis, Chronicles, Matthew, and Luke. They help people figure out how much time has passed. This study of time is very detailed. Some scholars believe the Great Flood happened in the year 1656 after creation. Then, Abraham came about 2,000 years after creation. Another 1,000 years passed before the time of Moses. Each of these moments helps us understand how history moved forward. Looking deeper, we find records of kings and empires that align with biblical events. The Egyptians, Assyrians, Babylonians, Persians, Greeks, and Romans all played roles in shaping the timeline of the world. Their interactions with the Israelites and other nations give us more clues about biblical chronology. Empires and kingdoms in the Bible. After Moses, the Israelites had judges to lead them. Later, they had kings like Saul, David, and Solomon. King Solomon built a great temple in Jerusalem. But after Solomon, the kingdom split into two, Israel in the north and Judah in the south. Many kings ruled after that, but the kingdoms faced problems. The Babylonians became very powerful. Their king, Nebuchadnezzar, took the people of Judah as captives to Babylon in 586 BC. This was a very important event in history. Later, the Persian Empire took control, followed by the Greeks and then the Romans. When Jesus was born, the Roman Empire was very powerful. The emperor at that time was Augustus, who ruled a huge area, including Judea, where Jesus lived. This historical journey helps us understand how biblical events fit into the broader history of the world. It also shows how different calendars and methods of counting time can lead to different conclusions about the age of the earth. How old is the world? From the time of Jesus to today, about 2,000 years have passed. Many people use the Jewish calendar to count the years since Adam. Today, that calendar says we are in the year 5785, but some Christian scholars think the world might be older. They believe some years might be missing from the Jewish count. Some interpretations suggest a 6,000-year timeline based on the biblical genealogies. Others expand the count to 12,000 years, considering the one day as 1,000 years perspective. But what about scientific estimates? Modern science estimates the Earth to be over 4.5 billion years old. How do these different views align, or do they conflict entirely? The debate continues, and scholars, scientists, and theologians each bring unique perspectives to the table. Whether through faith, science, or historical research, people seek to understand the true age of the world. What do you think? Do you believe the Jewish calendar is correct, or do you agree with the Christian count of 6,000 years? Maybe you believe in the 12,000-year idea, or perhaps you think the world is billions of years old. We'd love to hear your thoughts. Leave a comment and share your opinion. May God be with you, and see you in the next video.